Hi, today we're going to be doing this word problem. It's from the iReady program and it's from lesson 21. Let me take it off. It's from lesson 21, um, session 2 on develop, and it's page 527. And it's got these two little snails at the bottom sitting on a branch. So if you could find this page. Okay, we're going to read this this problem 3 times, and the first time we're going to look for who is the story about. Okay, so I'm going to make it bigger so you can see the words better. Okay, so we're going to think about who the story is about as I read this. There are 46 snails. 28 snails joined them. How many snails are there now? Okay, so who is this story about? Yeah, it's about the snails, right? It's about these snails. Okay, so the next time I read this, we're going to think about what. And you don't have to write these words. You don't have to write who or what. Just, know that we're thinking about what's happening with the snails. Okay, what's happening with these snails. So I'm going to read it again, and you think about what's happening. Okay, here I go. There are 46 snails. 28 snails joined them. How many snails are there now? Okay, so what's happening with the snails? Okay, so we're not going to talk about the numbers, 46 or 28, not yet. We're just talking what the snails are doing or what's going on with them. So there were some snails, and then more snails came and joined them. Okay? That's what's happening with the snails. There were some snails here at the beginning, and then more came. All right, next question. Here, this one is how what are we okay, so this one is what do we know? What do we know? And what do we not know? This is a two-part one. What do we not know? All right. So the first thing when I read this is what do we know? And then what do we not know? Okay, here I go. There are 46 snails. 28 snails joined them. How many snails are there now? So what do we know? Well, we know that there are 46 snails at the beginning, right? We also know that 28 snails join, right? 28 snails. So there were 46 snails and then 28 snails joined. That's what we know. The other question is, what do we not know? Well, we don't know how many there are now. We don't know this one. How many snails are there now? That's what we're going to find out. Okay. So, lovies, 46 snails. Is that a part or a whole? Is that all the snails or only part of the snails? Yeah, it's only part, right? It's only part of the snails. 28 snails. Is that all the snails or only part of the snails? Yeah, that's only part of the snails. So what we're trying to find out is all the snails. This part and this part together is what we're trying to find out. So right here, underneath this discuss it, I'm going to draw a number bond. First, I'm drawing the circles before I write. And I make sure they're nice and kind of big, not real tiny. And I'm going to put the lines next, okay? Now, this is one part. So I'm going to put This is one part, 46. I'm going to put that here. That's the beginning part. The next part is the part that came. That's 28. I'm going to put that here. This is the part we need to find out. Okay, so let's see if we can't draw 46. Okay, and I'm going to draw it like this using tens and ones. 10, 20, 30, 40. There's 40. These are the 10 sticks, right? The 10 sticks. You don't have to draw 10 sticks. You could just draw lines. It works okay with lines, but I'm going to draw the sticks so that you know these are the sticks. You can just draw lines, bunnies. You don't have to draw sticks if you don't want to. And then the 46. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's 46. Go ahead and draw that. Sorry, this is from the other side of the paper. It went through, so just ignore those 3 happy faces. See, on the other side of the paper, I colored in the happy face, and it went through because I used marker. So just ignore that, okay? Okay, now I'm going to draw 28 that came later. 1, 2, and then 8 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to change these into little tiny 10 sticks. You don't have to. You can leave them as lines. Okay, so this is 46. And this is 28. Okay. Now I'm going to put the 10 sticks together, okay, on this side. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So there's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm going to put all the 10s first, okay? So that's 60. And then I'm going to count the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plus 14. Okay, I'm also going to draw it this way because I think it's easier for me to add them up this way. It's easier for me to add them this way than this way. Okay, you could do it lying down if you want, or you could do it standing up. Okay, so 0 plus 4, find the answer and write it there. Then 6 plus 1, find the answer and write it there. 0 plus 4, find the answer and write it there. 6 plus 1, find the answer and write it there, and write it here. And write it here, okay? Okay, so I'm going to show you again how I did it. I drew 46 here, and I drew 28 here. Then I put all the 10s together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I wrote that here. Then I counted the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and wrote that here. Then I added 60 plus 14. 60 plus 14. You could do it this way, or you could do it this way. And the answer that you get goes here and here. All right.